Hello and welcome to government class. In today's government class, we'll be looking at the political system of the Oyo Empire. And this is not to say that the Oyo Empire was the only empire in the pre-colonial Yoruba times. We had the Ife Empire, we had the Ekiti, and many other empires. But for the course of this class, we'll be looking at the political system of the Oyo Empire. The Oyo Empire was a very vast and large empire. They had power and they could take decisions in other empires such as Ekiti and Ijebu and Ife. They could make decisions concerning these empires too. So it was the Oyo Empire then was very powerful, it was large, and they had a vast amount of land. The next thing we'll be looking at is the political organization and administration of the Oyo Empire. We'll be looking at the political organization and administration of the Oyo Empire. The political head of the Oyo Empire is the Alaafin. The Alaafin is the political head of the Oyo Empire, and the Alaafin was chosen by the Oyomesi. The Oyomesi, there are 7 hereditary kingmakers of the empire. They are the 7 hereditary kingmakers of the empire. They're the one in charge of installing and dethroning a king. So the Alaafin was the political head of the Oyo Empire, and it was chosen by the Oyomesi, the 7 hereditary kingmakers of the empire. It was also claimed that the Alaafin only appears to the public 3 times a year, and it was only during historic festivals that the Alaafin would appear to the public. The Alaafin was assisted in the administration of the empire by the Aremo, the Bashorun, the Oyomesi, and others. The Bashorun, who is the prime minister, and the Oyomesi, they played a key role in the administration. Next thing we'll be looking at in the political organization and administration of Oyo Empire is the Aremo. Who is the Aremo? The Aremo was the eldest son of the ruling Alaafin, but he cannot succeed his father when his father dies. He could only work to assist his father in the administration. He cannot succeed his father when his father dies. He can only work to assist his father in the administration. The next person we'll be looking at is the Bashorun. The Bashorun was the prime minister, and he was the leader of the 7 hereditary kingmakers who we call the Oyomesi. The Bashorun was the prime minister, and he was the leader of the 7 hereditary kingmakers in the old Oyo Empire. The next thing we'll be looking at is the Oyomesi. The Oyomesi were the 7 hereditary kingmakers in the empire, and their leader was the Bashorun. The Oyomesi were responsible for installing a new Alaafin if the ruling one happened to die. So it was the Oyomesi that had the duty and the responsibility of installing a new Alaafin if the ruling one could die. And this new Alaafin was chosen from the royal families. The royal families consist of families of Oduduwa sons. The families that Oduduwa sons have, those were what we call the royal families, and it was from these families that the next king was usually chosen. So the Oyomesi were responsible for installing a new Alaafin if the ruling one happened to die. They also worked hand in hand with the Alaafin in the administration of his empire. The next thing we'll be looking at is the Bale or Oba. The Bale or Oba we can call them provincial governors. The important duty of the Bale or Oba is that they guaranteed the payment of tributes and the paying of homage to Oyo. So we can call them, they are similar to the Akimis in the Hausa pre-colonial times. They are similar to the Akimis. They ensured that they guaranteed the payment of the tributes to the Alaafin, and they also ensured paying of homage to Oyo. Each province was administered by the Oba, and there were claims that the Obas or the Bales, they had the power to threaten any hardened Alaafin or chief by invoking the god of lightning and thunder, who is Shango, to a Alaafin that is not doing well or not performing his duties as he should. There were claims that the Obas, they had the power to threaten the ardent Alaafin by invoking Shango, the god of thunder and lightning. The next structure we'll be looking at is the army. The Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò was the head of the army in the pre-colonial or in the old Oyo Empire. The Ààrẹ Ọ̀nà Kakanfò was the army. The Oyos, for a long time, they had a very strong army and they were involved in different wars. So the Oyo were known for their army because they had a very strong army and they were equally involved in different wars. It was also claimed that if the army should suffer a defeat, when they go for war, if they suffered a defeat, the Kakanfò was supposed to commit suicide. He was supposed to kill himself. If the army suffered a defeat under his regime or tenure, the Kakanfò would commit suicide. And there were situations where the Kakanfò probably suffered a defeat and would refuse to commit suicide. There were situations where a disobedient Kakanfò would refuse to take directive. There were also situations where a disobedient Kakanfò would refuse to take directives from the Alaafin. For example, the Kakanfò Afonja, he rebelled in Ilorin and he decided to use the army to score some political points. He was both the army commander and the ruler of Ilorin, and later he formed an alliance with the Fulani and he declared his independence of the Alaafin. So this Kakanfò Afonja, he did not take directives from the Alaafin. He rebelled against the Alaafin, and then he went to create what is now known as Ilorin. And after creating Ilorin, he formed alliance with the Fulanis in order to declare his independence of the Alaafin.